So we're sitting in the rain. We're in the rollback, as you can see, eating some pizza for lunch. Hey, we're with my buddy in his truck. What are we doing? Yeah, we're sitting in the rain, in the rollback, eating pizza for lunch, because we're going to move a sea container. This one's actually got to go down the road. The last ones we moved were just on site. This one's going down the road a bit. Not far, I don't think, but have about 10 minutes to kill, so I figure get some lunch on the way down there. We're going to force us to meet up with the guy, so I'm going to finish this pizza, or at least most of it, and then we're going to head down the highway a little bit, and hopefully it's not in like a spot that's like muddy or gets soft when it's wet, because if so, I'm not going to do it, because I don't want to get my truck stuck, so we'll see. It's raining. This is probably not the best time to be doing something like this. Containers are always in like people's backyards and got to go somewhere dumb. And it's probably really soft right now, so it would make a lot of sense to tell them we do it some other time. But instead, I'm continuing to drive down here like for some reason it's not going to be wet where we're going. We'll see. Okay, we are here. We walked it. The pickup here is plenty good. We'll see about the drop off though. So, get a remote, get stuff. We had to pick the front end off the ground and block it. Then we can get under it and kind of pull it out at an angle. We got to straighten it up so that we don't get on this stuff.
Sell these things too, or just move them?
Nope, just move every once in a while. Of course it does, right as I walk by. These in first, that way I can reach them. Grab some blocks. These things are always in a fun spot. The amount of crap that gets piled around something when it sits still that long is amazing. Just need the blocks for a whole 5 seconds. Get rebar out of here. Now we're back into it. Just steering myself straight with it. It is not wanting to come up straight. This would be a great one to have a camera on the outside, but I didn't think of that ahead of time, so I don't. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna move out here on the flat and then reposition it, because we try to, anything we do here, it's gonna keep coming this way. Having that tire sit up on that snow pile is just gonna make it go off the one side. I can straighten it now.
I'm gonna hop in my car.
That's fine. Okay, we got it loaded up, but it's not doing what we want because it wasn't on level ground, or I wasn't sitting level in a wet deck. Making it slide around, not good. So that chain's gonna stop it from kicking off where we don't want. Make it a little steeper. Little slack in the winch. Bump the bed forward. And that chain is pulling the front end over. There. A little more. The other thing is fighting us is the winch is pulled up to one side right now. See how that's pulling, it's crooked. Which is good because that's exactly how it's supposed to spool, but it's fighting us right now. Just put it to the center. Now we should have an even pull. Bring it right up. Let's see what we look like back here. Oh yeah, perfect. Now we can tie it down the way I want. With that much weight hanging off the tail, I always like to watch and make sure it goes into the bed locks, which it does perfectly. Now we can tie it down the ideal way. We're done with PTO. And now, everything I tied down here changes. That was just to shove it around to the side a little bit. This chain is done. I can go back. Now, yes, you here, you there, you there, and you there, you there. So, we come back here. Do we want to go all the way back? We'll go all the way back. Get some more throw on that. Apologies in advance. I guess it's not super in advance. Apologies in the middle. This camera does not have the best angle for doing stuff like this, but it's what I happen to got right now, so it's what we're using. Okay, we bring our other one back here. We're gonna go up to this pocket right here. And this will hook here. Over meet up with this here. And then hook. Actually, this can hook there and there. So look at what we got going on here. We've got that chain pulling back, so both front ones are pulling back, it can't slide forward. Those chains are pulling forward, it can't slide backwards. And they're basically building a wall on the side where it can't slide past them either way. So it is secure. And I have rollover tested this method with loaded containers and it works. Just out of some curiosity, 30,000 pounds on the drive axles. So there's 12-ish thousand pounds right there. Because I'm 18 on the drives, empty, and most all this weight's sitting on the drive, so yeah, that's how much. It is snowing. We gotta get back on the road and then follow this guy about a mile down the road, I guess he said. Let's see where it's gotta go. Oops, jake brake. Is that good right there, the distance, if the base stays right here?
Oh yeah.
Because that's going to rock forward some when it sits down. Okay. Perfect. Now we'll plant some weight on the bottom, you see right there. For this part, the steeper you can make it, the better. It's up all the way. Okay. So, right about there. Because by picking it up really steep, like that, puts as much weight as you can right there, and that stops it from wanting to go side to side because those two corners are planted in the ground. Okay, now I gotta wiggle out of here. Right up to the fence. Luckily this truck turns like a freaking forklift. Only problem is the rock back there. And the fact that I sunk over there trying to get in. Which is strange because you could see right there on the ground, one tire, and right there the other tire. When I crossed through that spot, the front end sunk. Ooh, that was not smooth. I asked him before I even backed in here, because I always walk it first, and I asked him, where's your septic tank, where's your drain field, water lines, all that stuff, and they said there's absolutely nothing back here, but for some reason, right there is a very soft spot. I don't know what it is, but my front end didn't have any of the weight of that container on it and still sunk into it, so there's something there, or somebody dug a hole at some point, but either way, it is dropped off and done. So now we head out of here, and I apologize for the terrible quality of video. Well, I guess I did have the 360 camera in here. I just had my little Insta360 Go 3 camera. It's a great camera for like what it's for, but as the general camera, like when I have it on my chest like that, it doesn't have the field of view that the DJI has to be a good like on the chest and see everything camera. So I know you're cut off from a lot of stuff, but it kind of is what it is. I wasn't planning on this being a film job. I just happened to grab this last minute here and might as well throw it on in case something dumb happened and it made a cool video. But either way, I am going to head back home. It's starting to snow. Mountains are probably getting some snow, which means either this truck or the Zacklift will probably get busy again. So thanks for watching, even though that was a terrible video, and we'll see you next time.